So many people in the past, they thought, finally I became happy in life. Everything is so nice. But very soon he has to leave that position. He's being kicked out by nature. So a materialist, he will never understand this. Why is nature so cruel? Whenever I try to enjoy, something happens which completely disturbs my so-called enjoyment. Why? Why is nature so cruel? But first of all, he forgot his activities in the past. He completely forgot his activities in the past. Because of his past activities, now he is simply reaping the results. Therefore, he is enjoying. Therefore, he is suffering. It is not the fault of material nature. Material nature is neutral, isn't it? Material nature is neutral. The modes of material nature, what are the modes of material nature? They are not little hobgoblins trying to disturb you the whole time. They are not entities. They're just moods, mode. The mode depends on consciousness, on the person, on the activities of a person. Material nature is completely neutral. But according to how we try to manipulate material nature, enjoy material nature, exploit material nature, then of course material nature reacts. In that sense, material nature is not neutral, because it is directed by Krishna. Mayakyachena prakriti surate sachara charam hetunanina kaunteya jagat viparivartate. On one hand, material nature is neutral. On the other hand, not neutral. Because why? Because it is controlled by Krishna. But Krishna is neutral. That he also explains in Bhagavad Gita. I do not have any friends. I do not have any enemies. Krishna is completely neutral. But according to our desires, Ishvara sarva bhutana madidesha arjuna tishtati. According to our desires, being situated in the heart of each and every living entity, he simply fulfills all our desires. So therefore material nature cannot be neutral, because we have desires, we want something, and something or somebody has to fulfill our desires. Otherwise nothing will happen. We might sit here and desire the whole week, but nothing will happen. We cannot even get up if Krishna doesn't help, if material nature does not help. Because we are not able to control our bodies even. We do not know how all these bodily functions work. We do not know how to digest food. We have the desire to eat. So then the arrangements are there. Actually we do not even know how to lift our arm. It just somehow works. We think, yeah, it just works. I lift my arm and here we go. What's the problem? But there are some people that cannot lift their arm. Although they want, it doesn't work. So we don't know exactly how this body functions, how it works. We just eat, food digests, but there are many persons food does not digest and they don't know what to do. They try to take so many things, do so many things, but still digestion does not work. It's getting worse and worse and worse and worse. And constantly we are trying to adjust the defaults in our material body. Constantly we are trying to adjust, but nature goes its way. In other words, we do not really understand how this body functions. But it functions according to our desires. Things are happening. But we do not know. That's the very proof that material nature is not entirely, completely neutral, just lying there dead. So this is a very important point. Krishna, he controls material nature. And according to our desires and activity, nature, being controlled by Krishna, reacts accordingly. You see, this is what the materialist does not understand. He thinks material nature, he also agrees that it's just dead matter just lying there. But they think it is not controlled, this dead matter. It is not controlled by anybody. Therefore I can enjoy. I can enjoy it. Just like the example we have given the other day. Money lying on the street. If you think the money is not controlled by anybody, doesn't belong to anybody, immediately you think of enjoying it. Now I take it for myself, I enjoy it. But that's not possible, because that would mean total and complete chaos. If actually material nature is completely neutral, doesn't belong to anybody, just dead, lying there, then just imagine, whoever comes first, then material nature is his property. What a chaos. What a chaos. Of course everybody tries to do this. If somebody takes birth in a particular country and he thinks all of a sudden, it's my country, this is my country now. And then another one, he takes birth and he also thinks, no, it is my country. And then they're fighting. But Srila Prabhupada used to give the funny example. There's one piece of land which actually belongs to God. Bhaktaram Yakatapasa. So this piece of land belongs to Krishna. Now there are two foolish persons fighting over this piece of land which belongs to Krishna. So while they are fighting, one dies and then the other dies. So to whom does this land belong? This piece belong. To whom does this piece of land belong? They both thought it belonged to them, but then they both die, finished. But the piece of land continues to exist. To whom does it belong? So there are also very, very nice verses in the Srimad Bhagavatam spoken by Bhumi, the planet Earth, personified in the 10th canto, or 12th, I forgot, 10th or 12th canto. So she speaks like that. Many, many powerful kings, they have come, they had tried to exploit me, and then they went away, they left. Then other powerful kings, they came, they also tried to exploit me, and then they left. In this way she just recalls the past history. So many people try to come, manipulate, control, adjust things by politics, by social intrigues or adjustments, whatever, to make people happy or to control this earth or control, manipulate nature, science. Modern science especially tries to manipulate, control, adjust material nature, laws of material nature even. But all these big politicians, kings, emperors, scientists, big brains, powerful people, with the eye of eternity, they come and go and come and go and come and go and come and go. But this planet Earth, material nature, just continues to exist, continues to tolerate all these various attempts of the conditioned soul to control, manipulate, exploit material nature. So this is one point. And the other point is, it is not possible to enjoy matter for the living entity, because matter it is an entirely different substance which is not possible to be enjoyed by the spirit soul. And again we have to remember a little bit the Sankhya philosophy, analyzing the material energy, material nature. So what is matter? What is really matter? Matter, it is simply a combination of material elements. What are material elements? It is simply a combination of atoms. So that's matter. The material energy, it is a combination, ultimate, a combination of small tiny atoms. So as you cannot enjoy one atom, that very substance, one atom, you cannot do anything with that. You cannot eat it, you cannot even smell it, you cannot even see it. You cannot even see it, you cannot smell it, you cannot eat it, nothing. You cannot enjoy it. The very substance, in order to enjoy it, is missing, it is not there. It simply, when you manipulate material energy, it simply agitates, adjusts or changes material, another combination of atoms. That's all what happens. Just like when I throw this ball into a window, some reaction will happen. This is one combination, particular combination of atoms. The ball, window is another combination of atoms. I throw the ball at the window cracks. Just action, reaction. So if I eat, for instance, sanscrification, one combination, particular combination of atoms, then I put it in my mouth, that will change, adjust another combination of atoms, my body, stomach or whatever. That's what happens. But how can this give joy, enjoyment to the soul?